Hi, welcome to Channel Trading. Today I want to talk about what would happen when the trade does not trigger after trading plan one. So trading plan one says once you have the channel drawn at the very first candle, um, if the candle is the way this looks, really negative, at the breakout of this channel, you enter short, right? What happens when it does not get broken out like that on the very next candle is what we'll talk about. But just to give you a brief, that is at 8:30. Just to go over what we see at 3 o'clock in the morning at the London Open. So this actually happens. It's very negative. It breaks out. Great. You enter. This is good for about 3 points or $150 per contract, and then it reverses. So then at least at this point, the trading plan one works, and it worked well for $150. And then if you entered with two contracts, the first contract you made 150 or so, and the second contract, you moved it for break even, and then you just got out, right? that was this was a situation when it actually worked. That trading plan worked. In this case, is what we are talking today is when it didn't work out, when that trading plan one didn't work out, where it did not break out. In that case, what you would need to do is to actually, if it did not break out at the to the bottom after such a negative candle, and it breaks out on the opposite side, so it went all the way, it kind of erased all of this and went to the top, and then it goes back into this area, you should be looking for the long. You should be looking for the opposite of what you were thinking. In this case, you're planning to go short because that did not trigger in the very next candle, and it went all the way and went above the upper channel. Since the original premise was you would go short, now you should be looking for long, either at the top end of this channel or the bottom end of this channel. So see what would happen and where would you get an entry. Okay, so that's what I want to mention today. So that's the only variation you have when one thing doesn't work out. You should be open to this particular um, option. Okay. Um, a side note on this whole thing is, so you were thinking, man, I want to really go short and it didn't trigger. You should not get into the habit of saying, okay, I will still go short. That's what happens quite a few times when you are, that's an emotion everyone has. And I just want you to work on that, to say, if your bias is short and somehow that did not trigger when it was supposed to, and now you should go back to neutral, or at least think of what I'm saying here, that hey, if this did not trigger, now look for longs, right? Don't just sit on the original thing was, it should have gone, I should have gone short, it did not trigger, now let me go short, and you're constantly looking for going short, and that's how it wrecks your trading account. Okay, so just keep that in mind, that you should be flexible and be able to move or change your original premise. Okay, same thing here. This happened multiple times today. So at 9:30, a really positive candle happened. Very next candle never broke out, so you could never go out. But then it broke out on the other side. Now you should be looking for some kind of a. Um, since it did not break out, it came back in. Now look for some other way to enter into this. This is not exactly as what this is, but in a way, you're looking at trading plan two in this case. Okay. But I just want to show you all the scenarios. This is where trading plan one should have happened. It didn't happen. Now it went to the opposite side, it broke out. So now you're looking for long opportunities. In this case, it never broke out. The very next candle never broke out to go to long. So now you just say, okay, I'm just going to wait and see what happens. And typically, you will know, here you're using trading plan two. You know, so if you need more information on trading plan one and trading plan two, I have videos. Please look at them and watch them a few times just to get my ideas on what I'm thinking. Okay, hope that is helpful. Thank you so much.